Hey there. I'm Ruth, the Nestle Toll House baking coach. And I've got a way to help you bake something delicious for the holidays using the items you have in your kitchen right now. Just say I'm ready when you'd like to begin.
I'm ready.
Fun. Before we dive in, please select one of these options and hit Next and let me know how long you have to bake.
90 minutes.
Happy to hear it. We only have a little spare time in a day, so you should spend some baking something special. Now, before we get too crazy, I have a basic question for you. Do you have a working oven you're comfortable using? Select your answer next to me.
Yes.
Okay, I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Let's dive in. Take a peek into your pantry. Do you have any of these kinds of flour? Click the types you have, then hit Next.
I have gluten-free flour.
Oops. Select from these options which types of flours you have.
Gluten-free.
No gluten, no problem. You can take any all-purpose flour recipe and swap that flour 1-to-1 with your gluten-free baking blend. Before we continue, are you interested in learning more about ingredient swaps?
No.
Now let's get to the sweet part. As in, what kind of sweeteners do you have on hand? Take a look and select up to 3.
Brown sugar.
Sounds like your cupboard is almost as sweet as me. Almost. Next up, ingredients like butter, eggs or oil. Select the ingredients you have and let me know.
I have eggs and butter.
Great. A lot of recipes use these ingredients. Our recipes sometimes call for some special ingredients. Go ahead and select the ones you have.
Baking soda, baking powder, salt, and vanilla extract.
Wow. I like it. You might need to do a little digging for this one. Do you have extra things like nuts? Or my favorite, Nestle Toll House chocolate chips? You can click on up to 3 things.
I have cocoa powder and nuts.
Well, I'll try my best to get over the fact that you didn't mention Nestle Toll House chocolate chips. Almost there. Select the handy tools that you have.
I have a cookie sheet.
Please select the equipment you have in your kitchen.
Cookie sheet.
You're good to go equipment-wise. Thanks for sharing. All done. I've personally selected the most deliciously perfect holiday recipes that you can bake right now with what you have on hand. Just click to open any recipe on verybestbaking.com. If you want more recipes, we can try this again. I can also help you make the perfect chocolate chip cookie, or just end here. What would you like to do?
I'd like the chocolate chip cookie tutorial.
I believe you're talking about my chocolate chip cookie tutorial. I'm glad you're a fan. When it comes to baking chocolate chip cookies, we can do a lot together. I can walk you through the classic Nestle Toll House recipe. I can also help you update the recipe to match your own preferences. And if you ever have a burning question about, well, burnt cookies, you can ask for cookie first aid. So, which tutorial sounds good to start?
Recipe walkthrough.
We'll be going through this recipe step by step, with instructional videos too. Before we start, if you're not familiar with mixing techniques or equipment, I recommend taking a tutorial on it. So, ready to begin or tutorial first?
I'm ready to begin.
This first step is key, but often overlooked. You've got to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit.